Hey everybody, this is Jenna at Ahimsa Acres Sanctuary. For those who don't know who I am one of the founders of the sanctuary here. Cody's hovering over my shoulder, so you'll probably see him in the screen from time to time. Welcome to our first Let's Talk Tuesday. This is something new that we're trying. Hey Cody. Hey everybody. This is something new that we're trying. We're going to do it on a weekly basis. We're going to post a short video addressing an issue, a question, a concern, a topic that you guys want to learn more about our sanctuary, about us, about our work, about our animals. So this is the first one. Welcome. Thank you for checking us out. We're not doing a live, like a Facebook live thing, just because we do want to be able to post it to different platforms and kind of have a running dialogue going on. So we'll just post the video, and then you guys can, you're more than welcome to post comments, questions, ideas for future editions of Let's Talk Tuesday, and we'll do our best to get back to everyone as soon as we can. So first I want to say to everyone, thank you for your outpouring of love and support about Christina, our hen, who probably a lot of you saw the post that we posted earlier today. We unfortunately lost her today. She had some complications from some eggs that were kind of impacted into her body. And we tried surgery. It was really the only option that we had, and we were only able to do that surgery because of the donations that we received. So even though the outcome isn't, of course, what we wanted, we're eternally grateful to everyone who supported us financially, or who sent well wishes, prayers, good thoughts, healing vibes. Christina's way. Sometimes things don't turn out the way we want them to, but we felt like we gave her the best shot at recovery. So thank you for that. Your condolences mean more than we could ever let you know. Some days are pretty crappy in this line of work, and your words really do make a big difference. So we just wanted to say thank you for those words, and we'll probably talk more about Christina's situation and eggs in general in a later edition of Let's Talk Tuesday. But for tonight, I think we're going to talk about something that we get asked all the time. It's one of the top questions we receive, and that is where our animals come from. And to be more accurate, we really don't ever go looking for any of our animals. It's more like they find their way to us. We have 54 animals here with us at the sanctuary, and I think I'm going to flip the camera. Or not, because I can't figure out how to do it. Holly's standing right in front of me, and she's looking cute, so I thought maybe you guys would want to see her, but you're going to have to keep looking at me. So we have 54 animals here at the sanctuary, and most of them came to us as owner surrenders. So they had homes, and then for whatever reason their owners or their caretakers couldn't care for them, and they found us most of the time through networking. Friends of friends. Word kind of spreads pretty quickly when you're running a rescue or a sanctuary. So most of our animals came to us that way. Some of our animals came to us from SPA cruelty seizures. At least two of our sheep were in that situation. Most of our rabbits and some of our ducks were dumped in parks or neighborhoods, whatnot. A lot of times people think, oh, it's a rabbit, oh, it's a duck. It can survive in the wild, but unfortunately domesticated breeds of rabbits and ducks and, other types of animals don't really have the instincts that their wild counterparts have, and they really don't fare well in the wild. Here comes Holly. Holly, say hi. Oh, she's scratching her butt on the fence. She's got an itchy hiney. So that's where most of our rabbits and a bunch of our ducks came to us that way. So aside from owner surrender, SPA cases, dumped animals, some of our animals also came from other rescues who were maybe involved in, you know, a pool for larger animals or a larger number of animals and couldn't accommodate the number that they were taking, so they reached out to us to see if we could take them. And then additionally, we have a few animals who were taken from, or taken out of, I should say, either auctions or live poultry markets, or situations like those, from activists or, again, other rescues. And then ultimately they got the animal or the animals out, and then the animals needed a place to go. So we like to say that we're the kind of the final landing place for animals. Ooh, the pigs are getting hungry. Sorry for the screams, they're getting a little hungry. So we're kind of the final landing place for a lot of animals before they have to head to an auction or, you know, be slaughtered. You know, farm animals don't have it as easy. There's not as many opportunities for them to go to rescue. So, you know, we take in animals when we can. We're still very new, very small, very, very limited funds and other resources. So we do have to say no quite often, and it breaks our hearts, of course. You know, we want to take in any and every animal, you know, that comes across, you know, our radar, but we just can't do that because our commitment is to the animals. You know, we strive to provide the best lives possible for them. You know, and unfortunately that comes with a big price tag. Several of our animals are special needs. Most of you probably know about Rocky. Excuse me. He was super sick when he came to us. We spent thousands and thousands of dollars to save his life. But he has some lasting effects, and he's probably going to need more specialized care as he grows. So he's one of our special needs cases. All of our horses have various issues. Hawk is blind. He wears the mask. So his mask needs to be replaced every 2 months or so. Holly and Cody both wear orthopedic boots now for their feet to help with some recurring labyrinthitis. So all of these things are very costly, and you know, it just kind of stretches our budget pretty thin. So, you know, anytime that we're faced with, you know, being questioned about if we're able to take in an animal, we put a lot of thought into it. We can't just say no to everybody. Like I said, we wish we could, but we just can't, because it would be irresponsible of us to take in animals that we know we can't financially care for, or physically. Like we don't have any cows yet. We've had the chance to bring in some cows, but our fencing right now that we have is not sufficient for cows. So again, that wouldn't be responsible of us to take in a cow without being able to, you know, to assure that we'd be able to keep them contained properly. So we're in the midst of a big fundraising campaign now for a fencing to try to replace it all, to get something more suitable for all species that we either have now or might have in the future. So I think that pretty much covers the gamut of where, you know, how our animals find their way to us. So I know a lot of you have asked that, you know, when you've met us or just in passing. So I hope that answers your questions about that, and we'd love to hear your feedback, comments, any follow-up questions that you have, and your ideas for future segments of Let's Talk Tuesday. So thank you everybody for listening. Here's Holly again. She's showing away some flies at the moment. But maybe next time we'll kind of take you around and show you some more of our animals. So thank you. Happy Tuesday and have a good week. Thanks guys. Bye.